Okay, what's going on, internet, and welcome to another Rainy retro video. Today we're actually going to be talking about the Steam Deck, and specifically Xbox Game Pass on the Steam Deck, and why you should probably want to take the time out and put it on your device, even if you're not an Xbox fan. So before we jump into it, I just want to go ahead and say that I probably played more Steam Deck in the past couple of weeks, maybe month or so, than I have since maybe high school. Originally, when I created this channel, it was meant to be a retro gaming channel, so pretty much every device I purchased, including the Steam Deck, was pretty much play my entire childhood of games, which I have been doing. But recently I have gotten introduced into the Steam library and just understanding what the Steam Deck was created and intended for. I'm understanding that I'm now a PC gamer, and I actually purchased my first few games, including Saints Row. I just recently purchased that, and as you guys can see, I put in about 8 hours on that. Oh, just pretty fun. I probably will do a comparison video between this and Grand Theft Auto because it's just absolutely wild to me. And then the first game I actually purchased was Oddworld Stranger's Wrath HD, which I had this game for the PSP and the Xbox. Not the PSP, I'm sorry, the PS Vita and the Xbox growing up. And so this was actually the first game that I purchased. I ended up typing it in Steam because I started to understand that Steam is essentially the app store for all PC games. And I didn't grow up on PC gaming. I was mainly console, but now that I'm understanding that a lot of the games that they released for all the consoles, they released on PC as well. So now that I understand that concept, I'm just generally looking for any type of games that I used to play, and thankfully they're all on sale. So that's a pretty good addition to that. But specifically, we're just gonna get into Xbox Game Pass. Now, I wanted to mention this because a lot of the games that are on the Steam store, they're always on sale. Actually, let's go back. Let's do a quick comparison. I'm looking specifically for the game Brotato. So Brotato, regular price $4.99. Right now it's on sale on Steam for $3.49. So I'm like, okay, which is really not a bad price, right? You can tell it's kind of like an indie game. And did I want to pay $4 for it at the time? Absolutely not. But randomly just scrolling through Xbox Game Pass, it just so happened to be included. So because of that, I actually ended up playing it. I'm like, wow. It was a great experience. Like it's a game that I probably never would have played or paid attention to had it not been on Xbox Game Pass. And then there's multiple different instances where the games that are featured on here, they're in the Steam store, but they just cost a lot more. So if you're just looking to save money in general, I would definitely go ahead and tell you get Xbox Game Pass. Like I wish I had originally known this when I first purchased the Steam Deck, because that would have persuaded me to get it a lot sooner, to be honest with you. Not true, I wouldn't say it's a headache to get everything installed, but it's not the easiest thing, I would say. Just some of the library that they include. So as you see, Sea of Thieves, that's a popular game that's being played right now, that's in the Steam store. Here is included. Halo included. All of the Halos, Forza, that's included. Forza 4, that's included. Rainbow, that's another thing I want to talk about. A lot of the games that are in the Steam store that you're able to purchase, you can't even play on the Steam Deck because they're not compatible through whatever little anti-cheat software that they don't make compatible for Linux. So but through Xbox Game Cloud, not only are those games included, but the online and the cheat features or whatever else that they have included, it works through here. So if you were just a super fan of these games and you really wanted to play these games on your Steam Deck without having to go through any of the headache, then again, Xbox Game Pass would be the best route to do that. What caught my attention was I was originally trying to play Madden with my friends back in Atlanta. It was Madden and Call of Duty, actually. I ended up trying to, I downloaded Call of Duty and get to it, and then it says, oh, it's not compatible through anti-cheat software, blah, blah, blah. So I'm doing research on that, and I'm kind of getting upset because I'm like, dang, I just paid all this money for this. That was the entire point, was to be able to play with them. And I'm like, man, I kind of wasted some money, but, just kind of understanding more of Steam and everything, how they have going on. They suggested me installing Windows, which you technically can do, but I kind of don't want to go through that hassle. Plus, I don't really have too many extra SD cards laying around. I just didn't want to do it. So having Xbox Game Pass, it just allows you to bypass pretty much all of that and then still be able to play some of your favorite games, including Madden. So once I was able to do that, we were just pretty much locked in. So this entire collection right here, from Fortnite, Rainbow Siege, Forza, Halo, All of this, none of this is playable, except for Forza, but none of this is playable through Steam directly. So let's go ahead and click all games really quick. Now, a lot of these games, they are old, so you do get the entire Assassin's Creed collection, which I thought was dope. Blink, that was a game that I had, not Blink, my bad, Blinks, that was a game I had growing up for Xbox. This was the game I was talking about in my previous video where I said I switched out the disc with the with San Andreas. This was the game I was talking about. You get your classes like Banjo-Kazooie, but then you also get, and then you get the entire Battlefield collection. So you're getting your money's worth out of it. So I think mine is on the 2-week membership plan originally. So it starts off, you get the first, it used to be a first month for $1, but I think it's like 2 weeks for $1. And then from there, it just continues to enroll through your credit card, and you can kind of pick a subscription from there. If you look at it as the entire library, and then you excuse the headache that you have to go through, and you're getting updated games, and you're able to still do multiplayer, I for sure think it's worth it. And then again, these are just some of the games that are featured, and then you can just kind of do the math on that and see if it's worth it to you. But yeah, FIFA, pretty much any EA game that you try to play directly through the Steam store is just not gonna work unless you install Windows, which kind of defeats the entire purpose, right? Dead by Daylight, that was another one that caught my eye. That's another one. I played it back in the day. I didn't really play it too much because I'm not a fan of horror games, but I may revisit that just because I see the audience on Twitch. This one right here, I know this for sure doesn't work on Steam. So yeah, any EA game, F1, again, all work on here. Fallout, Fable, Far Cry. Now you get a pretty nice collection for what you're paying for. And then even when you so if you already have an account through these games, you can just sign in easily, and then you still getting the full version of the game. So you just sign in directly through your account. And then not to mention you're saving space. So again, when you're downloading, especially when you first get a Steam Deck, depending on the size that you get, like I had a 64 gig, so literally none of the games that I wanted to play, including Apex, would even hold on the normal Steam Deck. So you have to get some kind of SD card. But if you have, say you're limited on funds and say, okay, well I got a Steam Deck, but I still want to play games, then I would definitely tell you, boom, go ahead and get Xbox Game Cloud. Because like, look at your library. You're getting a crazy variety from first-person shooters to racers, to platformers, and then you get some classics on here too. I think I definitely saw Crash Bandicoot. You're getting Killer Instinct. You're getting Jurassic Park. You're getting like all your racers. Like, this is a great variety to have. And then at one point they did have 2K. They just recently took it off, and then when they do stuff like that, it's because they're getting ready to add the new one on there. So definitely be patient on that. But they definitely still have the show 24, Madden 24, with Madden 24, and then there's some other baseball games on here too. But and Mortal Kombat 11, like I'm telling you, like it's crazy. NHL, Ninja Gaiden, like you can see. And one more thing, the Need for Speed. These also do not work directly through the Steam, because they also have an anti-cheat software through whatever online service that they're running. So this is another series that you will not be able to run directly through the Steam Deck unless you have Windows installed, or boom, you run it through Xbox Game Pass. Pretty much anything involving online activity, you're gonna have trouble running through the Steam Deck directly if it's not supported through Linux. Overwatch works, none of the Call of Duties work, Counter-Strike works, Apex works, Star Wars definitely doesn't work, but again, featured on here, so you're good. Yeah, anything EA is just not gonna work directly. But yeah, that's a little spill on the Xbox Game Pass really quick. I'm gonna run some gameplay footage, let you guys see some of the games featured on here, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
Got a killer track. But every song's gotta end.